Yet another audio tape. One of the plotters in this particular audio tape is heard asking others to come to petrol pumps to get petrol. So first they in fact provoke and instigate the protesters. Later on they also make a call to set the buses on fire. And now in this third audio clip, once again exposing their role, stating as to how they should mobilize towards a particular petrol pump. Listen in.
అరే పెట్రోల్ పంప్ పోతున్నా పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి ఎవరైనా వస్తే పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి రండి. అరే పెట్రోల్ పంప్ పోతున్నా పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి ఎవరైనా వస్తే పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి రండి. అరే పెట్రోల్ పంప్ పోతున్నా పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి ఎవరైనా వస్తే పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి రండి. అరే పెట్రోల్ పంప్ పోతున్నా పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి ఎవరైనా వస్తే పెట్రోల్ తీసుకురావడానికి రండి.
All right, going back to Swamit once again. And Swamit, this third audio clip yet again exposing how this was part of a larger conspiracy and how there were attempts being made to mobilize the crowd as well as provoke these protesters, and also a call being made not just to burn down buses, to also to in a way gather around a petrol pump.
Well, since yesterday afternoon we are running this, and we have exposed the WhatsApp status, and also now this third audio, as well as along with the screen grabs, clearly prove that everything was conspired. A few of the others protesters who believed that they should be coming there and should protest against the central government, but that was not the part of the plan. But everything was planned. These protesters came along with the plan, and he's giving a call to come to the petrol bunk, which is located very near by this railway station, Secunderabad railway station. And they have also, this is just a call. They have went to the petrol bunk, they have brought petrol and diesel along with them in the bottles, and they have poured it on the 3 coaches, including the loco engines. So 3 coaches they have poured on it, and they have set these 3 coaches on fire. They also tried to burn down the loco engines, in which 4,000 HSD oil was there. And in another, we can see in another loco engine there was 3,000 liters of transformer oil. So if these engines were set on fire, massive explosion we would have noticed there in the Secunderabad railway station, where hundreds of passengers were waiting outside.
Absolutely. And we'll wait and see, Swamit, how the police now acts now that these audio clips as well as WhatsApp groups that have now been exposed. We'll keep a close watch on that as well. Thank you, Swamit, for that. And moving on to some more news that we have been tracking as far as the state of Uttar Pradesh and specifically Kanpur is concerned. Yesterday, we exposed a larger conspiracy in Kanpur. Times Now has now accessed WhatsApp chats which unearthed the Burn India plot, chats that call for Chalo Chauki Fook Dete Hain. This is once again a shocking element that has now emerged as far as the investigation is concerned. Yes, Ahmed, take our viewers through what exactly these chats really reveal to us.
There are chats that relate to different WhatsApp groups, the ones that had been made specifically for fanning the anti-Agnipath protests that we are witnessing across the country. In Uttar Pradesh, definitely these protests have remained much peaceful as compared to the protests taking place in Bihar or in Telangana. But yes, yesterday, starting from Balia, there were violent protests that were also reported from Balia, then in Gorakhpur, in Varanasi, and specifically Mathura and Agra, wherein a number of such incidents of arson had also happened. In fact, stone pelting, after which the police also had to use force to dispel and quell the crowds from there. In Kanpur, although there was nothing of that sort that could happen, maybe because of the tight security cordon that already had been thrown around the entire district of Kanpur, especially in view of the violence that had happened on the 3rd of June. And therefore, on the 10th of June, the 17th of June, the police had stepped up vigil on these days being Fridays. But yes, these WhatsApp groups clearly show that they were young men, they were elements, actually anti-social elements, because these cannot be termed as the protesters. These cannot be called the students, because they were clearly inclined towards doing incidents of arson, attacking police, stone pelting and blocking the national highway to create large-scale traffic blockades as well as inconvenience to the commuters there. The police definitely is lodging FIRs. They have lodged around 15 FIRs in 9 districts, and also about 269 people have been placed under arrest, over 100 under different sections of the IPC, while around 168 under section 151 CRPC for disturbing the peace in a particular place. So the police says that it will definitely probe these WhatsApp chats as well. Who were these groups? Who were the people behind them who had actually conspired to take law and order into their hands? And this incident of doing arson, either putting the state-owned UPSRTC bus on fire or attacking the police, a particular police outpost, the Barna Devi police outpost in Kanpur, as is being discussed in this particular WhatsApp group. This is something which is absolutely unacceptable, and the police will treat these people as criminals and will take exemplary action against them.
So we have two different instances, Amir, one in Sikandrabad and one in Kanpur, which is once again exposing the fact how there were people mobilized and attempts being made to provoke people and create this violence on the streets of various parts of the country. Thank you, Amir, for getting us that update. Time for a short break now, and we'll be back with the latest.